Okay, it is 2025 and it is time to get our finances in order. Today I'm giving you personal finance tips to make sure that you have the best year ever. Hi everyone, this is Camilla the Focus Spender and welcome to my channel where I teach you how to get out of debt, save more money, and invest so that you can build wealth and leave a lasting legacy. We're going to just forget about 2024 and all the madness of the behind. Now it's time to get things on track. So let's just jump right into our personal finance tips for 2025. So my first tip is to pay off any high interest credit card debt that you have. We're not bringing old debt into the new year. We're paying off our debt so that we can save money. You are spending so much money every year just on interest by holding on to credit card debt. Let's say you have a 27% interest rate. That interest rate is compounding every single day on your balance. So if you're not paying off your bill in full every month, you're just growing and growing and growing that balance. Let's say you're using your card to get points. Now the points are all but gone because all of your points have basically been converted into interest payments. Like, you're making points by spending extra money, and that makes no sense. There's no net positive in that situation. So my next tip, if you have gotten rid of all your credit card debt, is actually to use your credit card. And don't come for me in the comments. Don't. I have never stopped using my credit card. I have 3. I have 1 with my husband. I have 2 with myself. 1 that I use for myself is for things that are automatically going to get reimbursed. I use that credit card. I file for reimbursements through my flexible spending account. And so that money is just automatically used to pay that off. But then my day-to-day expenses, I use my credit card and I pay off the bill every single month so that I can get the rewards of the points and I can keep as much money in my savings account as possible. So use your credit card if you're getting high points. And if you're not getting high points in your credit card, make sure you are getting what? Make sure you have a credit card that does have a lot of points, but also make sure that if you can't handle using a credit card, don't start using it just because I have one. So tip number 3 is to keep an eye on your high yield savings account, because guess what? High yield savings accounts rates are going down. My Capital One interest rate is now at 3.9%, and it's only going to go a bit lower because interest rates are coming down. The Fed has decided that inflation has cooled enough and they're cutting interest rates. Keep an eye on your high yield savings accounts and start thinking about what else you're going to do with that money that you might have saved there. Or if you have money that you want to save and you want to make it grow, think about what you're going to do. You might want to open a CD, a certificate of deposit account, so that way you can capitalize on whatever the current interest rate is. You might want to start taking that money and investing it. So start looking at your high yield savings account and the money that is there to think about what you're going to do next. So the next thing I want you to do is to make sure you are funding your IRA for the year. So for the year 2025, the max you can do is $7,000, and it's the perfect time to start funding your account in equal installments. I'm going to pull out my calculator because your girl does not know what 7,000 divided by 24. That's 291. So you can do $291 every single time you get paid. If you get paid twice a month, you can invest $291 into your IRA, and then at the end of the year you'll have $7,000. You can do quarterly payments, you can do monthly, but this is the time to start thinking about what you're going to be doing into your IRA. Now do me a quick favor, if you are enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that like button so that this video gets pushed out to more people. So my next personal finance tip for 2025 is to increase your 401k percentage deduction. So let's say last year you were doing 5%. This year do 5.5%, do 6, do 7. Whatever you did last year, do a little bit more this year, especially if you have gotten your annual raise. This is the perfect time because you won't feel it as much, and doing it in incremental adjustments allows you to just get used to investing more and more money. So be sure to increase your 401k deduction. And my last personal finance tip for 2025 is to just do an overall review of how your investments did in 2024. Did you lose money? Did you gain money? What worked well? What didn't work well? Is your overall investment portfolio too aggressive because you're getting a little bit older? Is it too passive? Maybe you only gain like 2 or 3%. If you're only gaining little bits of percentage, especially in a year where investments did well, that means your accounts are a little bit too passive. Maybe you had too much money in high yield savings accounts and not enough money in investments. So start looking at how your portfolio did last year so you can start to make adjustments. Maybe you're going to invest in more stocks. Maybe you're just going to invest more. Maybe you're going to switch ETFs or mutual funds to something that has lower fees, but start paying attention to those things. So those are my personal finance tips for 2025. If you have some tips that you would like to share with others, please leave it in the comments section below. If not, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please again hit like and share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey friends, do you wish you learned more about money as a kid? Well, my new book, Little Focus Spender, is designed so that you can start having those conversations with kids at an early age. This book, inspired by my grandmother's immigrant journey to America and building a new life, will teach kids about saving money, spending wisely, and working hard towards building their dreams. Whether you're a parent, teacher, or someone that just loves inspiring kids, this book, Little Focus Spender, is a must-have. It debuted #1 in its opening week on Amazon in the children's and money category. Order your copy today from Amazon by clicking on the link in the description box below, and let's start building smart money habits for the next generation.